guys, welcome back to the Real Talk Trio, and we are reeling it back in with a new movie to review. So,
which movie are we reviewing today?
Frankenstein.
Boom, boom, boom.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Phantom of the Opera.
So, any facts about Frankenstein?
Yes. So Frankenstein was directed by Guillermo Del Toro. He's a Mexican director,
Icon.
cinematographer,
Really?
absolute icon, right?
Icon.
Yes.
Starring Oscar Isaac, our husband, Jacob Elordi.
My husband.
We're newly wedded after this movie. He entered the husband team, and Mia Goth and Christopher Waltz. There's so many good people in this movie, honestly. So
Do we just talk about good, like what we like, what we don't like?
let's talk about it. So for context, we all went to see the movie together, and you can see a little bit of the experience on Instagram. A little cute video that Rachel made for us.
We actually got the chance to see it on screen. I know, like it was like limited locations that were doing that, so we actually got to experience it on the big screen at Cineplex.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I mean,
Shout out to Cineplex.
I think we should just start like with base facts of like the movie and like, do you guys have any like specific facts about the movie?
Well, it is based on a novel. I will
Based on a
say
novel
that.
by
And
Mary Shelley.
Yeah. And Frankenstein is such a classic. I think there's so many adaptations of it.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
I mean, there was an original movie back in 1931
Mhm.
that obviously like created such a impact and like changed the monster world. And so yeah. Guys, I'm not good with facts. Okay, wait.
No, that was, but it did. Like I
It's
think
a goth okay,
Yeah.
fact. It's a gothic movie. It's a gothic romantic movie, I think. But not really romance. There is gothic
it is
romance.
actually, I think, not the movie, but like the book is the first one to be considered sci-fi.
Yes. She's the birth. What's the
also-
author?
It was
the
written by a
mother.
woman. Go with it.
She mothered so hard she
Yeah,
created science
she.
fiction.
Yeah, that's the thing. She created science fiction, so that's really cool.
I also read that she felt very inspired. I saw random facts on TikTok, but like it was really interesting. She got inspired to write the movie because she actually had like two guys that were interested in her, and she had like a competition of who's the best to like write ghost stories. And then on a rainy night, she got inspired to actually write this novel. So the novel turned into a movie, and then there is a sequel as well in the older version. Yeah,
way!
like with the Frankenstein's bride.
With a bride.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then not her, and then Frankenstein became like an icon in the monster world. You see him a lot in Universal. But now there's an adaptation done by Guillermo Del Toro, but also there's two other adaptations being done. One with Sebastian Stan and another one with I forgot who.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
I didn't know that too.
Yeah, he's doing an adaptation of
That's
Frankenstein.
new to me.
There's gonna be two other Frankenstein's adaptation coming in the next following years. So guys, there's a lot for us to talk about and compare. So I forgot who's the other actor. I'm so sorry. But so yeah.
Me too. I remember it's like a very famous
I don't
one.
think
but
it's Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know why I have that name in my mind, but I don't think it's him.
Why am I thinking Robert Pattinson? But I don't think it is.
Oh, I
him.
think it is actually.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Another white.
I will
beautiful
put an
man.
image of who it is here. So
Details.
I guess those are the facts. Is there anything that you guys remember that was interesting about this movie? How it was made,
Honestly,
the concept?
I had a conversation with like a family member of mine, and I don't know why I said it like that. She read the book, and I am someone who just watched the movie, and we had like a full-on conversation, and she said like honestly the way I described it, mind you, I gave her like a very detailed summary of the movie, is very different apparently, or like there's just like key scenes in the movie to move to the next scene that were made up. So, like, for example, the creature never attacked wolves and hurted the family of the blind guy. Like, he just left. He was like, okay, bye, guys. And he, like, left and he went on to his journey. But yeah, there's, like, little stuff like that were, like, I guess for movie effects and for the plot of the movie itself were, like, kind of created. But honestly, it was so effortlessly done, so I'm not really mad about it.
Yeah, I also think that, at least that's what I seen on the internet, that on the original novel, Elizabeth never fell in love with the creature.
Mm.
I think, right?
She doesn't.
Um,
Everyone is afraid of the creature actually in the book. Like everyone really like,
Well,
like
he ugly.
no one like everyone would like. He's a creature at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, like the real like creature is Victor. Like he's a jackass in like the books. I think like my cousin was like, I freaking hate.
Sorry,
I hate. She's like, I hate Victor so much, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
You only don't hate him because it's Oscar Isaac.
Oh, no,
Low key.
Oh, also, his parents are like kind of like loving in the book.
Oh yeah, that too I saw.
Yeah, me too.
So the daddy issues, I don't know if it was constructed or not.
I think it was made for the way he wrote and filmed the movie, which that is an opinion that I
Mm.
don't really like.
What
But it's
about
fine.
that? I was also thinking about it, like how, like why make those changes, you know? And I think it also has to do a lot with, like going back to our acting knowledge,
Yeah.
the way we see characters nowadays, where we're really interested in the psychological like
yeah.
world of the character and understanding like why he acts that way. It's kind of like we always need to have a reason why the character is a certain way.
Mhm.
And I think he was trying to justify like the evil by having the parents be that kind of the influence, you know.
Mhm.
I think it makes it. It's more satisfying. I feel for me, it's more satisfying than maybe seeing him just be evil because he is. But then again, that's also kind of interesting because there are people that are evil just because there are. You
So
know.
do we want to go into the likes and dislikes?
Go.
I feel like
Go ahead.
you're already getting into it, so I want to.
Yeah. No, but I want to hear from you, girl.
Okay.
Tell me.
I mean, which one should I start, guys? Likes or dislike?
Go
No,
with your
give me the tea.
Yeah,
No, I don't care.
Go
Give
with
me
your
the tea.
dislikes.
Dislikes. Okay. I honestly really like this movie. Like, I kind of went in with zero expectations. Like, I didn't think, because I knew it was like a very artsy, a cinephile movie. But like, I really like did not expect anything, and I really loved it. But these are my dislikes that I think could have been done better. One, I hated how, okay, hate is a strong word. I disliked strongly the transition between between Victor's story and the creature. Because by the way, guys, his name is not Frankenstein. Frankenstein is the dude. It's Victor Frankenstein. So I really did not like the transition. And look, I've seen movies where they've done this when they've done like one side of the story to the next one. Like a movie that I really, really like is Waves, that they've done that. Like you literally the whole point of the movie is like it's two stories into one. So they kind of did the same thing. But it felt so off. It really felt so off. I'm sorry, but I really did not like how he finally was chasing Victor this whole freaking time. He arrives and he's finally about to get him. And this whole point is of the way they set it up is like it looks like he was wanting to kill Victor or like just to get him and get something out of it and then leave. But instead he opens those doors and you see Victor finishing telling his story and he goes, "Wait, you want to know about my story? Let's hear my side." And I was like, "What the heck?" And he literally said those words. Let's hear my yeah. Let me tell you my side. So you won't tell me you were chasing this man for so long, and then you're like, "Let me clock the let me clock the tea for you right now. Let me have a little story time." Keep in mind, his story time wasn't short. His story time was long. So you gonna tell me he chased this man, sat down on his little boat, tell his side of the story, and he said, "Yeah." And like, I'm sorry, I did not like it. I feel like they could have had a moment in the story where it switched to their story. Like, for example, for Waves, what I really like what they did is that the way it transitioned from the brother side to the did you guys ever watch Waves?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So context for Waves. It's about
What it was about,
no, I'm looking at you guys.
It's about brown people. Be for real. Be for real.
Because
Be straightforward.
it is about a black family. But I didn't want to say black family without you guys looking at me.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
It's a family of color.
Okay.
It's a marginalized family.
No. Okay, it's about a family. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say a black family because that being black is part of the story. Like, I'm so sorry, but
Girl.
it does. Okay.
And we were hearing so that already.
So, Waves, it's about a story about a black family who the brother. I'm not racist, y'all. It's true, they're black. So It's about a family who, their son did something that led him to go to jail, and then that's where the transition happens. Him going to jail, and then his family knowing about it, and then his family going through it, then turns into the sister story. So that transition I found was very smooth because it was the point where both of their stories met, and it's kind of like he started it, they met, and then she drifted off with it. You know what I mean? So I kind of wish I saw that with Frankenstein, but I didn't, and I did not like because it felt like story stop, my story like end to like beginning to end. It felt like beginning to end, and then somehow end together, but it did not match. And I get it that the whole point was to see his side and then his side, but I think the moment where it could have transitioned very well was at the tower when he left.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then burned everything down. Like we could have had shots of like a little bit both of their stories, but mainly about the creature story. So I think I would have preferred that. And one thing I did not like was the ending. Not the ending where he's like looking out in the sun, which is beautiful.
It's different though in the book. I think like he like dies without saying sorry or anything. Like Victor's a jackass. Like honestly,
But that's the thing. I think obviously we should have grace.
he kills himself.
Who?
Wait,
The
who?
creature?
The creature in the book kills himself.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
I think. Wait,
But like,
I
because in
could
the
be wrong.
movie,
He
he
doesn't
couldn't
die.
die.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like his loneliness. Something like I asked the same thing to my like cousin. I was like, how the heck does he kill himself if he can't die?
But I think maybe does it say that in the book?
that he can't die.
Or is it just something he
It's
but I think,
it's something within Frankenstein in general, like of the Frankenstein world.
but I
Like
think it's
everyone
because
knows.
it has to do with
It's something with like the unnatural fact of being dead and alive at the same time.
I just wanted to say like I did not like the ending because I just felt like it felt very unsatisfying. I hate how Victor got like I know you have to give grace to people. I'm not gonna be a really mean person and be like, no, you deserve to have your karma and like die. Don't like obviously
But
no.
also,
Yeah. No, but like obviously we have to have give grace and whatever. And like I don't mind that he forgave Victor, but I just felt like it was very odd and last minute. It felt very rushed. And also it didn't feel satisfying. I kind of wish Victor learned that lesson on his own rather than I hate it because it felt like the creature was chasing Victor this whole time for an apology when Victor should have been the one chasing the creature for an apology. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I feel like I think that would have been more satisfying. That Victor realizes that oh, he is the monster. He is the reason why so much destruction has happened around him. He created that. Death has followed him all around. And for him to finally be in a space where he's like in this boat, literally like searching, like he literally even said, "If he comes for me, let him take me." You know what I mean? So obviously he's having that realization. So I think they should have let him go further. I would have loved to see like Victor literally being like, "Wait, guys, I have to get out," and he gets off the boat, meets. I think that also would have been a nice shot with the sunset
yeah,
in the
in the
back.
eyes.
They both meet, and then obviously because the whole point of the creature, he didn't want to harm Victor. He just wanted to talk. He just wanted to see him and be like, "Yo, like you've destroyed my life, and like you've created me, and then you've abandoned me." Which that's literally what the ending was. So I think I would have preferred if Victor got off the boat, got to meet him with the sunset in the back, which was beautiful by the way, and him go towards him and then tell him, "Hey, I've realized I'm the real monster here, and I'm so sorry." Also, by the way, I did not like the whole Papa thing. I am so sorry. I did not like the father.
Low-key.
I get it was supposed to represent his trauma with his dad. It felt really weird. Why are you suddenly paternal and calling him Papa in his last moments? No, thank you. It felt really weird for me. I did not enjoy that, but I think I would have loved to see that Victor chase the creature, and then from there, leave the creature have his last moments with peace of the fact that he'll never die, whatever, or have his peace that like he will like he just wanted a companion, you know what I mean, or something like that. But I think those are my main dislikes. Also, the pace was really.
Oh my god. It's a long movie, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I dropped my ring and I was dreading to find it. But I was dreading, like at one point
At
I
what
was
point
like,
did you lose your ring?
I think like almost halfway.
Oh,
and I was
she was
like,
just like,
The whole time, just like my ring.
I was
My
like,
ring.
oh my god, and I'm seeing the sunset, and I'm like, when is it gonna wrap it up? But
yeah.
like you could tell, like it was like such a like beautiful craft that like it deserved that time length. But like Maybe it was just my timing at that time, me as a person in my mindset. But I was like, is better wrap it up right now.
But I think, yeah, so I think, sorry, y'all. I think that, like, what was I saying? I forgot.
That it was long.
Yeah, it was pretty long. Not gonna lie, it was pretty long. But I didn't dislike it. I mean, it felt there was a lot of fulfilling moments, but I hated how it went fast paced to slow paced. Like the creature story, I didn't mind because it was slow paced the whole time. As for Victor's story, I think he was fast to slow, fast to slow. So it kind of felt weird, and I felt like I don't know. I just felt like it was long, but I didn't hate that part as much. But my main two issues was really that part of like the ending and the transition. If that would have been cleaner, if that would have been fixed a bit better, I think I would have.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed it way more. But yeah, but if not, like I love Guillermo Del Toro. He's such a fresh of breath. No, breath.
Fresh of breath air.
Yeah, I was right. I had it right. I doubted myself.
No, you
Fresh.
didn't.
Fresh. I didn't have it. I said fresh, no, at first, and then I said breath. I'll replay this and I'll embarrass myself.
Why
fresh.
I can't remember even the right. I'm like,
I think I had it right and then I doubted myself. Anyways, he's such a fresh of breath. Also, one thing that reminded me so much of the creature. I know, like it's just like the body like mannerisms or whatever, but like his Shape of Water movie, the creature reminded me, the way he was moving reminded me so much of the Shape of Water. Oh my gosh,
Shape of
water. Which I thought, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but also like I love his craft. I think he's such a he's so good. I want to see more novels being adapted by him. Guillermo del Toro, if you're watching this, please adapt more novels. You have an eye. He has such a.
Isn't he like planning on doing Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
and I hope he does. Oh God.
No, literally.
Lord, have mercy.
Can I be Christine, even though I cannot sing like that?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't want to go into my likes because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I feel like I've been yapping a lot. So.
Honestly, I agree with everything you said about like it felt very long, and I think it was because we had like Victor telling the whole story and then Frankenstein telling the whole. Not me calling the creature Frankenstein.
You know, in the book, like the whole novel itself is just a flashback. So like,
yeah, it's him telling the
Yeah.
guy.
That's the thing. I feel
Oh
like
my
it should have
God.
just stayed like that.
it was though, like the whole story. It basically starts with the captain writing a letter to his wife, and then after it goes to like Victor saying the whole. You know how like we were watching it and we're like all these clips. That's Victor telling the thing to the captain.
No, I know, but I meant like I wish it didn't cut in the middle of it.
Yes, no, for sure.
And
I
then
feel like
suddenly.
there must be another way of transitioning.
But another thing that I didn't, I mean, it wasn't like a very strong dislike, but I did feel like the violence at times was like a little bit too much and kind of like gratuitous, you know? Like, we'd see like a head rolling and stuff, we're like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, goddamn, you know?
Yeah, I have a weak stomach, so watching that.
Me
was,
too, so I was a little bit like,
Wait, what's
okay.
scene?
The
Many
like the
scenes.
whole like movie like was very grotesque.
Grotesque.
Like there was a lot of
gruesome.
blood like for no reason. I mean, yeah, it's realistic, but at the same time, it was...
I know it's part of like the whole like gothic horror, but like there were times I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Exactly. Very much that. But that was it for my dislike. I agree with you. Do you have anything different, Norita?
My thing is on my Letterboxd and I don't have
Wait,
it.
no, let's pull up
Guys,
the letterbox.
follow us on Letterboxd. We don't have a Real Talk Trio Letterboxd, but we have our personal Letterboxd.
Go.
But guys,
We'll put it down below in the description.
sorry. Okay, I said that I enjoyed.
She enjoyed.
Android.
Well, okay, I'm sorry.
Not me getting bullied.
Okay, no,
As
I
you should.
really did enjoy Frankenstein, probably because like I love like gothic movies. I kind of realized within like last year, like those are like honestly like a good genre of movie to enjoy in because it's so different from other stuff, and it's like honestly a breath of fresh air. I think it's nice to explore within like different themes or genres of movies, and like gothic movie or like just like I guess like monster-esque movie. Like as a girl who loves Beauty and the Beast and like as a girl who's like I will always love the monster, like honestly I love it. But like I said, like I think in the book like no one really likes the creature.
I mean,
Oh,
why wouldn't I like him? He's so
honestly,
fine.
yeah. And I
mean,
think
if
I
it's
saw
only
the
Jacob
I
Elordi.
saw the video of the director saying like, if Victor thought about creating someone for like 30 years, why wouldn't he make him look as humanly as possible and beautiful as possible?
That's true.
So like that's why like
But
his
he was looking for the best parts.
yeah, it's true. And so his creature was like honestly one of the, you know, the music video, somebody I used to know. Someone posted that on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, freaking creature right there.
Someone needs to do an edit of like Creature and Elizabeth or something like that.
I used to know.
I mean, there's my TikToks with the emo music.
Yeah. So I had mixed. Okay, I wrote that I had mixed feelings of the structure and layout. The shots were gorgeous, easily the film's strongest point. But for me, okay, some lighting and grading colors I feel like could have been more darker or like more layered with colors and like filters, I guess. There were moments of the film where I felt very colorful and I was like, I don't feel like it's the vibe, but that was just like an opinion of like my own. And acting wise, guys, do we remember LeBron's work?
Huh?
LeBron?
Oh, LeBron, yeah.
LeBron.
No, we were thinking of
LeBron.
LeBron James.
Do you guys remember
I
LeBron?
was like LeBron.
Yeah, no, I wrote acting wise, it was phenomenal. Jacob Elordi's creature especially felt layered and symbolic. And I wrote theater kid over here, but did I see some LeBron work? Question mark. He carried the emotions through physicality. Wow, wow, wow. The character reflected the book pretty well. And then I wrote not as a direct copy, but as a thoughtful interpretation of Mary Shelley's idea. And then the film really leaned to like emotional and empathy. I guess that's why like Victor had that I am your papa moment. But like I mentioned too, that transition felt so choppy. It was a hard thing to like witness and take in.
We laughed out loud in that moment.
We were the only one that laughed out loud in the theater, if I remember clearly. It didn't feel right. But you could just like, I don't know, it felt silly, but I didn't hate it. Like it did take me out for a bit, but it's okay. But I found it very gory. I feel like you guys are right. It is a bit gory, but it didn't bother me. I guess I have a stronger stomach than you guys. But you know, when you said is it Maya or Mia?
Mia.
Mia?
What? Yeah. When you said the mother was Mia Goth,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, girl, you delusional.
Yeah, I was like, is that Mia Goth? She was like, I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, that's Mia Goth. She's like, okay. And I'm like, no, that's Mia Goth. Like, that is her.
And a lot of people were saying like, oh, Victor's trying to find love within like someone like his mom and all that. But my cousin said in the book, Victor, first of all, Victor has two brothers. That's something that's in the book. But something that caught
Alive? Both of them.
It's
Oh wait, no, I lied. His brother is the one. Actually, no, I forgot, y'all. I forgot.
No, in the movie he has
You know
one
that means-
brother.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh damn! I forgot. How many? Okay, and no. But she mentions how. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the conversation. He has.
forgot.
Damn, I forgot.
That's not funny. I don't know why I'm saying
It's really
it.
not. Okay,
Do you know what I mean?
in the. I don't think she does.
I don't. But I'm laughing because you guys are funny.
I'll show you after.
Like,
So,
the meme is just you going, I forgot, mid-podcast.
Okay,
It's like how many isosceles strike? Wait, what?
What?
How many?
Isosceles?
How many?
The girl.
Isosceles triangle. Okay.
Yeah, did you see the video?
Okay, guys,
That
we're
one I too know.
back to.
Sorry.
So she mentions that in the book, Victor sees Elizabeth and goes to embrace her, but when he pulls away, he discovers it's the corpse of his mother.
What?
But it's a vision. He's not actually making out with his dead mom, but like he has this vision of that. And so in my head, I was like,
What in the Sigmund Freud?
well, yeah, it shows his necrophiliac side.
Ew!
Girl, I didn't read the book, so take it with a grain of salt. But
Ew.
I don't know if it was the director's choice of casting Mia for that.
It was, I think.
But I think wow, I can't. They leaned into more of the idea of him finding love within a woman like his mom rather than that. But for me, that's what I picked up as soon as my cousin said that. I was like, oh, is that why like Mia played the mother and Elizabeth? Because of that like merging moment in the book? Who knows?
I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like there was a missing link between the mother. Like I understood that like when he saw Elizabeth, he was like, "Oh my gosh, she looks like my mother," and he kind of fell in love in that way. But like,
I didn't see it that way actually.
no, but like, I'm not saying he fell in love because of his mother, but I'm saying like I feel like there was a missing link of like why, like
But why was it the brother with Elizabeth, you know?
because his brother went and got to be not royalty, but like part of society,
Yeah.
and then she's society
Because of her
and
uncle.
and he got bashed, not bashed, but like he got not like more outcasted because he was more into science.
So like, what happened to marrying your cousin, girl? Like Victor was the one who was
Sweet Home Alabama back then.
Wait, what?
in the book. Grain of salt, because I didn't read the book. But Elizabeth is the cousin. The parents died for Elizabeth, so the Victor's mama and papa adopted her. So they were kind of like siblings, but like Victor liked it.
No, but I'm just saying that I just felt like in the movie we didn't see Victor's thinking of like why suddenly he feels attracted, because I do get it, like I get it, I'm not stupid, we get it, like he looks like his mom, so then he's somehow attracted to her because he reminds her of his mom, you know what
Was
I mean?
that the goal?
I think, but like
that's
the way
that's
I
the way
see
I
it.
saw, but also like yeah, they got interested because of their own interests and stuff like that, I get it, but I just like why do that, you know what I mean? And at the same time, like it's in the book as well, I don't know if it's more in detail, and if it is, I would love to hear someone to explain that to me, but it's like why are I don't know why. That's it.
I think the way I saw it, like I never
Because-
understood that he recognized that like Elizabeth looked like his mom. For me, it was just the link was just in the fact that because in the movie his dad is evil, like the only love he ever got from people was his mom,
Mhm.
like from a feminine figure. I think it also has to do with like women and men, and then the only woman he has contact with seems to be Elizabeth, and it just so happens, like you said, she's also kind of like a nerdy girl.
Yeah.
So I think it was just like to show that like he misses just having like that warm love and someone who's like curious about him,
Okay.
about his well-being and about like his interests.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I
like how
think
I
you
saw
answered
it.
my question, because I feel like yes, it makes sense why Mia Goth played both of these characters, like to make that relation, but like at the same time, I just like I wonder if would it still worked if it was two different actresses playing. You know what I mean?
I think
Like-
I think so. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I want to understand the deeper soil of like why is it like Mia Goth playing both of these characters. But I think you answered my question, and I think I'm just thinking way too
No,
deep
but it's
about
true.
this.
I think it could have. Feel like I could have picked up the same thing maybe if it was another actress. Of course, like when you make it the same person, it's more obvious.
Yeah.
But I think it could have worked
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, I feel like they're like the mom and Elizabeth are like intertwined in a sense like that of
Yeah.
like finding like love within like I guess women. Ugh, that was terrible the way I said that.
No, but I get it. Like it's
Yeah.
only the feminine figures that like ever give him like love and attention, and the male figures are either too harsh or it's like he always has to prove himself like amongst the
This is so
males.
stupid what I'm about to say.
Say it.
But did he even try like with other women?
No,
In his
he was
life?
too busy in his lab.
No,
Okay.
he was too.
He never
yeah,
downloaded Tinder. He never went out to a library cafe to go
Yeah,
out looking for
because
that girl.
he didn't
Because-
chat up these girls.
He was too
Wait.
busy trying to prove his best to I don't know who, but
Obviously his papa.
no, not his papa. He's just an egoistical prick, and he just wanted to prove something that he was God or something.
Guys, no, he's not that. It's because his mom was the only thing he had, so he wanted to bring back his mother, or like, nah.
No, he wasn't. But do you think he was trying to bring back his mother?
I think maybe in the future he would have, but then because the creature sucked, he was like, okay, I give up. LOL.
But he didn't suck. Okay, let's talk about likes. I love the creature. He's such a cutie patootie. Every time someone was mistreating him, I was like, wait, Shayla. For a little kid. He
Honestly,
was literally 1 year old. Not even. He was like born yesterday.
he was 0.
He was 0.
In the book, everyone disliked him except for the blind guy just because he was blind. Because he wouldn't see.
But do you think if he wasn't blind, he would have accepted him somehow?
No.
Oh.
That's the whole point.
I guess I have to look at my kind heart.
That's what my cousin was like in the book. Like, the only reason why he accepted the creature was because he was blind. He didn't see. Like, he looked grotesque. Like, the whole point is that he looks disgusting.
Because it's just the last part when he touches his face and he's like, "I know what you are, and I don't care." Like, I don't know. The grandpa looked like he had a nice heart.
I want to believe that, but I also feel like realistically,
He's a man.
it's also because they were in a context, like, in the context of where they lived. They're surrounded by so many monsters and creatures, they don't have the time to think twice, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like in that context, they would have been like, okay, you're scary, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, yeah.
The spirit of the woods. Is that what they're called?
Okay, about
He just wanted
likes.
to be loved.
There's something that I really liked, and I only noticed after watching it. That, like, the way he, like, structured the movie is exactly like a novel.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like, there's, like, some letters, like, prologue, part 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh.
But even with the way, like, when you open the book, there's, like, the quote, just like in the movie, and then at the end of the book, you also have another quote.
There was also frames of, like,
It was exactly like that.
Yeah. That's true. He had, like, those I don't know what they're called, transition shots. Where, like,
Transitions.
part 1.
And it was like you were reading a book.
Yeah.
And I also, just something that I appreciated was just, like, how much, like, meaning, like, Guillermo put into this movie. Like, everything has a reason. The colors the characters wear, the
symbolism.
structure of the movie. There's so many details, and I just really appreciate,
Symbolism segment.
yeah, there's so much to talk about. But, like, I just appreciate, like, all the work
Say,
and
girl,
thought he
tell your
put into
truth.
it, you know? Like, that was it. Like, there's so much we can go into talking about the colors, about, like, the Easter eggs of, like, Christianism and, like, the creature. It's just, like, honestly, like, such a freaking, like, masterpiece. And I actually like the ending. I do think your version would have been way better. But the way it was, I kind of liked it because I was expecting the end to be, like, very negative and, like, no, I don't forgive you and stuff. But it was, like, so, I don't know, like, the kindness in the creatures, like, it was so surprising to me. I was, like, completely taken aback, and I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, yes, like, I love a happy ending. I love, like, optimism. And I feel like a lot of movies kind of, like, tend to go for, like, the pessimism nowadays, or, like, be very, like, stoic about things. Which, like, okay, fair, but also, you know, sometimes you just need something to make your heart feel, like, fuzzy, you know, at the end of the movie.
I did enjoy the ending. I found it really cute. I think at the end, like, I was like, oh my god, is this? And you were like, no. And I was like, wait.
No,
Like,
because I don't hate the fact that he forgave him. I don't like how so sudden it happened. And, like, yes, I guess it's part of the creature why he forgave so easily. But at the same time, I just wish it came out of Victor, of him realizing within his own actions rather than the creature telling his side. You know what I mean? Because why, as humans, can't we analyze ourselves and realize, maybe I'm not that great of a person. What can I do to be better? You know what I mean? And I think I'm just, like, answering my own shit. I know, like, yes, he was egotistical. Yes, he did not care for people. And yes, that's why he is the monster. I get it. But at the same time, I just kind of wish, I don't know, if we're redeeming this monster, that he redeems himself within himself. You know what I mean? Especially for such a psychological thing.
Mhm.
That's what I would have preferred. But I don't hate the fact that he forgave him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you said, it's part of the creature's nature.
And, well, just to finish with likes, another thing that I liked was the actor's preparation. Because to me, it felt very theater. When you see interviews of them, like, talking, well, like I said, there's so much detail, but it feels like they've been in rehearsals and rehearsals for a play and not a movie even.
You know what it
You
felt
know?
like? It felt like they did the background story for their characters.
They totally did.
You know? Yeah.
And it reminded me of when we were in the Orstaya, you know how Clytemnestra was represented always by, like, a serpent? And we would do, like, a lot of animal work, and then our director would be like, embody the serpent and stuff. I feel like there's a lot of that in the movie. Like Mia Goth talking about how Elizabeth was a butterfly, and even the costume have, like, butterfly motifs. And then Jacob Elordi talking about, like, how he created the movement for the creature. Me as a theater kid, I was like,
Yeah.
yes, we
Do
need
you
more
want to
of that.
explain, Nora, what Laban is to our
Yes,
non-actors? and
context.
I guess like even filmmakers depends if they know or not know.
Now, do I remember?
We can help you. Don't worry.
No. I like recently Googled it just to make sure I like kind of remembered it. Sorry,
Girl.
but Laban is basically a dancer.
Yeah.
And he created. I don't know if he injured himself or something, but he basically created these, like. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
I guess it's categories.
Categories of like different characters. So slasher,
Archetypes,
rain,
right?
Archetype.
Yeah.
There you go. You got the word.
There you go. And basically each character, it's not character.
Each archetype.
Archetype. Okay. Each archetype had like a certain amount of time, space, and
Energy?
yeah. And then another one.
I know.
Like space.
Yeah, I think you said it.
Oh. This is not looking too good.
Okay.
We have to explain them better. Come on.
I mean, from what I remember, it's like how you move your body, and then sometimes because also is it Laban the thing that you go forward, back,
Yeah. Oh.
like fast or slow? Is it that?
Yes.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Is that?
You got it.
Me too. It's a bit in the back of my mind.
It's
But-
old.
Laban is very physical. The whole point actors use Laban is because it's a way for your character to be. No, oh my god, I'm gonna miss that.
Connecting with their movements, I guess.
But also, it's a way to put your character in a box. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a very physical character, you're putting your character in a box. So, for example, you can if we were to use Laban on Jacob Elordi's creature, he was very slow. His movements were very indirect. So indirect means like you're going everywhere. There's direct, you go straight. There's slow, and then there's faster. And there's like Nora said, there's archetypes. There's a slasher. There's all these things that I forgot. But so it's a way for your body to be like, okay, my character is a slow person. Like he walks slow, so then you're gonna embody being slow in many ways. You know what I mean?
It's exaggerating those elements of movement so you can pinpoint what exactly and how exactly your character moves.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he's like a dance teacher, and he kind of came up with this chart which has all like the names of like each character archetype. Yeah. And so we like worked with that theory for like a good amount for our like theater program. And so I just felt like the creature or Jacob Elordi kind of embodied that technique. Maybe he didn't. Who knows? I didn't really watch many interviews.
I don't remember him talking about Laban specifically, but like you can tell that he found an archetype for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think movement-wise, like, it was really... Like, that's why I really liked it. Like, it was so layered. He was so emotional with his movement. And I think, like, the most wholesome scene was, like... Oh, it's so sad when Victor goes, this is sun, it gives you life. And they both do the same, like, position. And then you see him walking him downstairs away from the sun, what gives you life. And it was really sad.
And then the ending, he just looks at the sun.
The parallel.
And he starts crying. I can't.
I know.
Oh, can I just say one thing I really, really liked is the creature's eyes were always orange. I don't know why. Like, it was the way the sun would hit. They were always glowing orange, and I was like, that eats. I think it's really about the sun and life and like yellow, but also he's scared of fire. I don't know why I had to say that.
Well,
obviously, bro. He
Obviously.
almost got
Mama,
bombarded
that
with that
burn.
building.
Guys.
Papa, that bird.
Wait, guys, niche reference. Why is it giving Om Shanti Om?
I don't know that reference.
Exactly, niche. It's a Bollywood movie. It's Om Shanti Om. Basically, he got reincarnated, but the way he died was in a fire, and so the guy that got reincarnated as him, he has a fear of fire, and I was like, oh, it's giving it's giving creature, not Frankenstein.
What?
And
Me?
Come on.
Sorry, I want to say my legs back.
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. Me, I don't know why. When I was, because the thing is that I feel like as an actor, director, producer, or whatever, like all from these lenses,
All of the above.
yeah, all the above checked. I really appreciate the costumes and the props because every time I watch a movie, especially these period pieces, I'm like, where obviously they have the budget, and I'm like, where do you find all these things? You know what I mean? And I get it that sometimes,
He made half of his like costumes.
but that's what I'm saying. I know that a lot of bigger budgets they make the costumes. That's why there's a costume category on the thing. But like at the same time, it's like it's so beautifully done. It's so it's done with so much care, and like I know I don't know when I was watching the scene where Victor's mother was getting into the casket, like the ceramic, like ceramic casket was so beautifully done, and like in that moment, I just looked at everyone's costumes, and I just bravo to the costume team, costume designers, like. And I feel like they don't get recognition enough, especially too with lighting.
That's true.
Also with lighting, the lighting was so beautifully done, but I mean, I liked it. I mean, it gave it certain moments. It gave it moments.
The lighting was good. I just felt like decorating, like a little bit of color, a little bit of this, a little bit of
That is one
Lego
thing
stuff.
that it's not a dislike, but I wish they went more with it. I love the gothic aesthetic, but I wish they went a bit more with it. So I wish it doesn't have to be entirely dark. You know what I mean? Everything black or whatever. But I feel like more of like that vampirism, old gothic, like more buildings like that. So like I just because like for example, there's a movie which I do not like, and I wrote this on my letterbox. I do not like that movie. Please do not watch that movie. It's horrible. It's called Miller's. What is it called?
Miller's Girl.
Yeah, horrible movie. Disgusting. Was very gothic too. Was very emo, and they really went full out with it, and I love it. Me, my biggest love my biggest love to directors, artists, whoever has a creative vision is that when you have a creative vision and you go fully with it, when you go fully with an aesthetic and don't back down in anything. And I love that people also believe in these people and their visions because it's just so satisfying to see all of this. Don't die, please. Don't die. It's so satisfying to see. That's one thing I'm gonna give like the props and everything. The one thing, it's not really a like, but it's something I wanted to talk about. It's like the significance of Red and Elizabeth and his mom. You see, I guess the other link, because I know his mom. I love that. I love that she stood out. But I need Nora to remind me what red means because I forgot to Google what red means because clearly it has a significance because his mother was all in red until she died. And then Elizabeth came into the world and she was wearing a red necklace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Elizabeth had a red necklace. Passion and moral corruption. That's what I wrote for Sinners, because I
Moral corruption kind of fits Victor in his red gloves.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I would love.
I think symbolic area, which I love symbolism, costume, colors. Oh my god, everything's also that man drinks milk like there's no tomorrow. I, as someone who hates milk and don't drink it, like I was so captivated for the reason of him drinking milk all the time. And when the mother eats her bread, like the red sauce dripping on her face, like honestly, Red was like such a like.
It was out of place, but I liked it because it meant something, but I just don't know what it means, y'all. I'm so sorry.
To me, it felt. I mean, it was not only the
Life.
connection to the mother. I kind of saw it as more like symbolic of the relationship rather than like a thing. Because when Elizabeth is wearing red, it's usually in the scenes where like somehow she gets closer to Victor, and then as she's like starts to become more distant, she starts going back to blue, which is the brother's color, or like to green, which is her color. When she starts seeing herself like distance from both. Um, but then I also saw on Instagram earlier someone talking about how red is like not only love but also like this like collection like with blood.
I was gonna say for me, I was thinking of like the heart, like pumping, something
And
with
life too, like blood
Yeah.
is life.
I just want to know like what it means for like Victor's mom and as well for Elizabeth because like the whole movie, the moment she was introduced, she always wore that red necklace until she died. It was
Yeah.
like she can change so many costs, so many dresses, so many things, but that one thing never moved. As for Victor's mother, all she was in red. That was always her outfits.
It's true. Like the mother died giving birth to the
Brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know. I would love if someone
she was
can answer
also
me.
she was also wrapped in her tomb.
casket.
Oh, casket.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was like a little bit.
But
red
it was a
beside.
tomb, I think.
Yeah,
It
but
was like a
even
ceramic.
that was in red, you know.
Yeah.
So
And I love the
the flowy fabric.
no, but I love how it was white. I think it's like the opposite of like death. I don't know. It probably has no meaning. Maybe just for the aesthetic.
pick the color.
Yeah.
But it is like purity, right?
The door is blue. That's it. There's no more than that.
There you go.
But I like that it was white. I think it was really cool seeing that shot of like everything being white because of the snow, and then her being in red, and then suddenly everything's back to white. You know what I mean? Like everything is just dull and gone.
Also, white is kind of like a blank canvas, and like the movie ends with Frankenstein. Not Frankenstein.
The
The
creature.
creature in a blank canvas because he's in the snow. Starting a new life.
Yeah, you ate that up. Okay, so
Okay, that's it. Bye.
no, but what else did I like? You guys already said a lot that I liked.
Something I don't know who's. It was one of you that sent it, but like the fact that when Elizabeth meets the creature, she has like that veil, and then the closer they get, like less layers
Yes, I
of clothing
sent
she's
it.
wearing.
Yeah, I
That was also. Chef's
I
kiss.
love. I don't know if it was Guillermo Del Toro who decided to do this or it's part in the book, but I love how a woman is represented in these movies. And this movie, I want to talk about it because like I've been dying to talk about it. I love this scene where she's with the creature and he hands her a leaf. And she's like, "A leaf for me?" And like they're so cute. And like literally when I was in theater, I was like, I love this because it just shows. First of all, I want to talk about all those men that like, ugh, she would never date an ugly guy. Like whatever. Like
I feel like
get
women
triggered.
give so much chance. That's why I as someone who like would literally date a creature like love.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And like these like, sorry, these men.
These
Men don't give chances. That's all you have to know.
No, but like a lot of these people was like, there's no way she would date an ugly guy. Like yeah, like women are liars when they say that, but it's like it's not true. I feel like a lot of women see. Yeah, we're more emotionally. And like, you know
Exactly.
what? I've seen a lot of people, men, use that against us. Oh, you're so emotional. Good. I want to feel. I want to see. I want to connect. I don't want to be this fucking statue and like we can't connect. You know what I mean? I want to be emotionally connected to you. And I love that they kind of showed that with Elizabeth. And that's why she loved. I think, okay, guys, people say that she didn't love the creature. There was no romantic thing. People found it weird. I like that they were kind of.
She did. There was no sexual tension. That was never a thing,
Yeah.
but there was love in
Yeah,
there.
'cause
You
I
can't
saw-
tell
I
me
saw people on
otherwise.
TikTok
She was
being like-
very caring for him,
Yeah.
you know, and I think it was the only one that was caring.
Yeah.
For him.
But exactly, and to show that feminine like empathy. And I love that. I'm gonna say it.
I was a little bit grossed out, not gonna lie. I was a
Really?
little bit like, what? You getting too close to this creature, Miss Ma'am.
But I don't know. It felt. I saw a comment, and I feel like I agree so much. I love that the person said, I forgot whoever you are, that the reason why the creature connected so well with Elizabeth is because they both saw the pureness in each other, and she, like I said, because she's so emotionally empathetic, and she's someone who obviously has more of a kinder heart. She was able to see that within the creature, and that's why she wasn't scared of the creature when she first saw it. She was intrigued. Obviously, it was part of her character, but she was so intrigued and she was so like open to it, and I love that. And like obviously, it doesn't represent every woman, but I think like that, and it's a theme throughout the movie with Victor's mother, with Elizabeth, that like these women are caring and soft, and I love that.
yeah,
I
they're
think-
protectors in this movie, right?
But
Kind
at the
of.
same time, you see, this is where I'm disagreeing with myself. It's like, why are we the protectors?
But that's
But I don't think it's like that.
That's a good
because-
point.
No, because after this movie, I saw like a girl on Instagram. She did like, so why are women are the ones, you know? There's so many. Sorry that I cut the sentence,
man,
but
go,
there's
go, go.
so many movies, novels, stories, shows, you name it. Like, the girl falls for the creature. The girl takes care of the creature. The girl in this, like Beauty and the Beast. There's so many
Tarzan.
movies. Yeah. That caught me off guard. Sorry.
Tarzan.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, someone really dissected that idea, and I think it's really interesting. Bless
Sorry,
you.
Thank you.
I agree. Why is it always women? But I feel like
I feel like because this story is so different, and he's truly like a baby, and like he was.
But I think
yesterday.
it's not protect her in a sense that she felt like she was the one responsible for it. I
Yeah.
think it's just because the movie was trying to show, I think, like the egoism in men and
Yeah.
how like women are more empathetic, like you
Yeah.
said. But not in like, oh my god, like I am the mother, like
Yeah.
I am the person
But
that
that's what
births
she
children.
felt for him. You know what I mean?
It's just pure empathy in the
Yeah.
sense of community and that we're all living this life together and we need to support each other and not just like, okay, I'm gonna use you. Oh, you're not good enough for my goals. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
ditch you, like
And like
Victor did.
she tried to like understand the creature where Victor called him stupid because he kept saying Victor. She was like, no, maybe that's the word that means so much to him. Like the fact that she was able to understand that, like I love that. You know what I mean? And I think I don't know. I love that scene. I would fall with the creature too. I'm sorry.
And
I
someone
said it.
also said that like I heard people saying that like Elizabeth is almost like a creature in herself because being a girl in that time, it's kind of like being a creature. You're underestimated. People are saying that you're not intelligent enough, that you only have one reason to live, which is like birth children. You're being held captive at home because you can't go to work.
Victor's mom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it kind of makes sense too that she like see herself in him in
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah. So that's what I guess I liked. But what else?
Yeah.
I really did like the movie overall. I
Go
won't
watch
lie.
it.
Like,
It's on Netflix.
yeah. No, honestly, like it's just so symbolic, well crafted. It is a bit long, but I think it works for the plot and for the story and for like the 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 story itself. So honestly,
fresh.
it's really fresh. Honestly, I just like that genre, and I kind of realized that recently in my life to that I love this genre. I also watched Frankenweenie right after.
I know. I saw her letterbox. I was like, she's so funny. She saw Frankenweenie.
I saw Frankenweenie, and like it just goes to show that Frankenstein is so. It's like no, like
Oh, the
Frankenstein,
novel,
the novel,
story,
the character. It's such a classic, and you could see a kid's version of Frankenstein, which is Frankenweenie, and then Frankenstein, which is gothic and gory, and then there's the novel. Like it's just such a classic. I think our girl really ate with that. I just feel like classic novels and classic movies, I wouldn't mind watching it over and over about by different directors. Like it's something so unique and yet like
If it was well done though.
my apologies.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry, but if you're doing like let's say like Frankenstein and then like it's really bad, like I'm sorry.
But I was
I'm
trying to be
thinking I would, like-
poetic, okay? Like you understood what I meant. I was trying to be
Sorry, yeah.
poetic.
Well, you guys are saying kind of like the same thing that like classics are classics for a reason,
Yeah.
and that when someone brings their own unique vision and go full out with it, like from their heart, not thinking like, okay, how many bucks can I make with this movie? You know, when someone uses their creativity, their heart, their culture, and just like pours everything into the movie, it's gonna be a success. It's gonna be even more meaningful than it already was when it was just like a story you could read in a book.
And that's why I love Guillermo Del Toro. I feel like he's been doing like, and I love that even in stuff that he's done, like that was like already done. It's so fresh and new. Pinocchio.
Book
Yeah.
of Life.
Oh, but I can talk about Book of Life, bro. I love that movie so much. I fell in love with that movie. That was my first Guillermo del Toro movie. Guillermo del Toro, if you're watching this, do more novels, do more movies, keep doing what you're doing. I support you from here.
Also, Latino representation in this movie.
No, literally, exactly. Like I love my Latin kings, y'all.
Love him. He's good.
Like,
He's fantastic.
Literally, and like for example, same thing with Pinocchio. Like I didn't watch it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I don't care. It was different. It was definitely, and like I loved how like you can see his brain in his art. That's what I love. That's what I love when you see people's brains in their art and they really go full out with it, and that's what cinema is about. And I love it. I love it. That's why I feel like Frankenstein, like even though it has its flaws, it was so fresh and new.
Exactly.
You could always tell that the creator of the the creator oh my god, guys, the
Sorry.
creator of the movie had love for his passion. Like that's all you need.
He created it, he birthed it, and he didn't abandon it.
Let's rate this movie. Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I love Oscar Isaac.
Okay, so
Oh my.
Clara, you're starting the rating.
Yes, I will give Frankenstein a 9.8 Jacob Elordi's. It was that close to perfection to me.
Yeah, period. Nora?
I will give. I was gonna say something stupid. Oh my god.
Say it.
Um,
You have free speech here.
free speech. I give it 8.5 Jacob Elordi with stitches out of 10.
Love, love, love. I give it. I mean, Jacob Elordi, I give it a 10 out of 10. But
20 out of 10.
period. Yeah. But Frankenstein, I will give it an 8.5. I honestly, like I said,
You're being very demure, guys. You're being very mindful.
what you want
know,
us to give
okay,
it more?
Yes!
I'm sorry, but that transition was really like
That
okay.
really
It was
made
cringy enough.
Transition -1 point, so we're down to 9.
I understand.
And then that ending 0.5, 8.5. That's
Fair.
why I got my rating, y'all.
Fair.
Sorry.
Oh, I just like eeny meeny miny moe with my numbers. That makes sense. Because even on my letterbox, I wrote, guys, I love movies so much that I would give a terrible movie 4.5 out of 5. Sorry.
Me too.
So I just eeny meeny miny moe what felt right. 8.5.
Oh my god, that sounded like a rap. So yeah, so this is who wants to wrap it up? Nora, you want to wrap it up?
So that is our episode for Frankenstein, and
Don't forget to follow us on our socials.
Mm.
And please go on our Q&A and give your opinion either on the episode, on our opinions. If you disagree with us, you want to challenge us, discuss us, whatever, write it down on our Q&A. It's on our socials and our link tree. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, and new recently, Twitter. I have created a Twitter for us. So we're there. So follow us there, guys. And
we will reel you back for the next episode.
bye, guys.